Hello beautiful peoples, it is I back with another video, and in today's video we're going to be ranking some of the best and worst Greenville YouTubers, but let's go ahead and get into it. So I have a full list here of some familiar faces you might know. We got like Frisianair, we got, Heisenberger, Gear, we got LG Splash, we got a lot of people on here, and we are going to be ranking every single one of them, but let's get to it. So the first one up is Frisianair. I don't really know how you pronounce it, but he is actually a very nice dude. Very cool videos. He does like unreleased car reviews. I'm willing to put him in either A or B, but just for the sake of it, I will put him in A tier. Next person we got is Forza Moments. He doesn't upload that much, but whenever he does, it is worth the wait. He's a pretty cool guy, and I'm willing to put him towards the top of B tier. The next person we got is Weezin. He is a good friend of mine. We recently did a trailer on his new game, Midland Motors. You should go check it out. I am willing to put him next to Forza Moments in B tier. Next person we got is Who's Ezra. He is a very cool guy. I know him as well. He's growing really quickly in the Greenville community. Got great thumbnails, great editing, great videos. I am willing to put him up here in B tier. Next up, we got Infortova. He's genuinely a pretty cool guy. He has great editing, great thumbnails. Kind of reminds me of like Shard a little bit. He does streams, but he's overall a very nice and cool guy. So that means I'm going to put him at the top of B tier. Next person we got is Yuzo, which Yuzo is probably one of the most underrated Greenville YouTubers out there. He's got great thumbnails, great video ideas, great editing, and I'm convinced that he's going to pass me in subs. But with that, I'm going to put Yuzo right here. Next person we got is Barrison M. He is a good friend of mine. He's got cool uploads, and he's overall a funny guy. That makes me want to put him over here in B tier. Next up is Gear, which we've had a questionable past, but the past is the past. So, Gear is honestly a pretty cool guy. He's got good thumbnails, good editing. And with that, I am going to put him right here. I think I'm actually going to switch that up and put Gear right here next to Tova in B tier. Next up is Vosferus, which, yeah. Anyways, next up we got Slowcole, which Slowcole is pretty cool. I like her uploads, and I'm going to put her right here in A tier. Next up we got LG Splash, which I'm going to be honest, we gotta put them both together, LG and Blocks Wheels, both in S tier, let's be honest here. Next up, we got Blubber, which Blubber is an OG, pretty cool guy. He actually added me on Discord for some reason, which I think he has to go top of A tier. Next up, we have his NZ series, which NZ series is a cool guy. He has over like 20,000 subscribers, but I honestly think he kind of fell off. I mean, he still gets great views, more than I ever will, but he kind of fell off. I think he was better, back in like 2022. He's still a great guy, no hate to him. But, yeah, that means he will have to go in bottom of A. Next up we got is Shard, which Shard is another OG. He's pretty cool. He's got some crazy editing. I have a seizure every time I watch one of his videos. But you can't hate the guy because he is really good at editing and he's got cool uploads. So I'm going to have to go ahead and throw him at the top of B, actually next to Blubber right here. Next up is the Con Man, which Connor is honestly probably one of the funniest Greenville YouTubers. I don't really watch his videos, I just watch his streams, which most of his videos are like stream recaps just made into a video. But with that, I'm going to have to throw him in S tier. Next up is Spleo, which I've been watching Spleo for the longest time, ever since he used to play on mobile, if anyone remembers that. He's honestly a pretty cool dude, good uploads, so I'm going to have to throw him right here above Slowcole. Carboy. It is done. Next up we got Joji, which I used to watch whenever he had like 25,000 or 30,000 subscribers. I would watch his streams daily. He's still a great guy, I just don't really watch him anymore. But I'm going to throw him up here in A tier. Next up we got Heisenberger, which I know him, he's a pretty chill guy. He's got cool car review videos. He's got other videos too. I'm convinced he's Doug DeMuro's son. But with that, I'm going to have to throw him right here next to Tova in B tier. Next up, we got GV Spectra, which GV Spectra is honestly one of my most active online friends. He's got great thumbnails, great editing. He's very underrated, but he's a cool guy at the same time. And with that, I am going to throw him right here in B tier. Next up, we got T-Plays, and T-Plays honestly has a bunch of original and unique ideas. He's a very chill guy, and I don't really have much to say but that. So I'm going to go ahead and throw him right there in B tier. Next up, we got me, which for the sake of the video, I'm just going to go ahead and throw myself in F tier. Next up, we got Whammy, which Whammy is a very nice guy, but he appeals to more of the younger audience of Greenville, which I will say I used to watch him, but now I really don't, so I'm going to have to throw him in C tier. Next up, we got Driving Champion, which Driving Champion, I mean, he's good. I just wish we had less cinematics and more video, but with that, I'm going to go ahead and throw him right here. Next up, we got Deli, which Deli is another good friend of mine. He's a pretty cool guy, but that's really all I have to say about him, so I'm going to go ahead and throw him right here in B tier. Next up, we got GV Cars, which, again, I'm friends with GV Cars. He's a pretty chill guy, pretty cool uploads. He does, streams almost daily, and I honestly think he's pretty cool, so I'm going to go ahead and throw him right here above Deli. Next up, we got Hunter, which, let's be honest, we got to throw him at the top of us here, because he creator. And last but least, we got Finnegan, which I'm just going to go ahead and, yeah. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to go ahead and like and subscribe. We are inching closer and closer to 2.2K. Give me your honest opinions about the rankings that I did in this video. But, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.